Hello, everyone. Big news. Amouage has just released three fragrances from their Essence collection. And I just want to share my thoughts on each of these fragrances. I bought small decants of each of these fragrances and very excited. Amouage is one of my favorite houses. And, they make just some really beautiful fragrances with just high quality ingredients. So I want to share these thoughts with you and very excited. And but before we start, I'm just gonna let you know that I'm gonna take my time. You know, life is too stressful enough. In already. So on my channel, we're just gonna take our time. We're gonna dive into fragrances. Just I want to share this passion with you guys, and I wanna. I want to dive into this slowly, and take my time, because there's no need to rush. We're just going to have fun and we're just going to enjoy this and enjoy the ride. I'm starting this journey as well for the first time right now. This is basically my first video. So I'm not going to, I don't even know who's going to watch this or even if it gets out there or what's happening, but I'm just going to ramble and just going to share my thoughts and we're going to see what happens. And I'm going to share my love for fragrances, basically. The art of fragrances, what they can do, how they speak to us, the language of fragrances, and how they move us and how they challenge us. That's the beauty of it. So yeah. So let's dive into these three fragrances, basically. Amouage, as I said, released this Essence collection. They got three fragrances, and they are playing with this kind of time concept. You got three fragrances representing the past, the present, and the future. So basically, Renaud Salmon hired Bertrand Duchaufour to represent the past, and you've got Julian Rasquinet to represent the present, and then you've got Cecil Sorokian to represent the future. Very interesting concept, I think. So let's start with reasons. I'll start with reasons because I'm a big admirer of Bertrand Duchaufour. The guy is a modern day artist, a modern day Picasso, a modern day Salvador Dali. He's given us so many classics, so many masterpieces, Hors du Soleil from Naomi Good's Chypre Palatin from MDCI, and just Nila Vermeer Creations, I think he did all the fragrances for Nila Vermeer, and it's just masterpiece after masterpiece, and yeah. Oh yeah, and a hidden gem from Pont des Arts called Accessoire. If you are a big fan of Bertrand Duchaufour and you want to dive into the lesser known fragrances he's done, just try and check out that Accessoire perfume from Pont des Arts. Just one of the best I've tried from this dude. Oh my god. I just bought a small decant of that and I was blown away. It's so beautiful. It's so artistic, and it's just a wow fragrance. It's so gorgeous. It's a masterpiece, 10 out of 10 in my opinion. But check it out. If you want to dive into his fragrances, there are a lot of fragrances I haven't tried from Bertrand Duchaufour, still, because he's made so many. So I'm still excited, to learn more of his craft and dive into his fragrances, basically. So yeah. But let's start with reasons. So before we dive into this one, let me just quickly read out the notes for you guys. In the top, you've got cardamom, hazelnut, cinnamon, Chinus mole. And I basically had to look up what Chinus mole is. It's basically red berries growing on the Peruvian pepper tree, found in both Peru and Brazil. I didn't know that. I had to look it up, basically, And in the heart, you've got patchouli pine, cashmeran, white amber, cypriol, and davana. In the base, you've got benzoin, cistus, sandalwood, cedar wood, vetiver, Myrrh, oak musk, white musks, and Palo Santo. All right. So very interesting kind of notes. Let's see. Let's see what he's done. The good Bertrand. I'm so excited, you guys. So I'm just gonna find an empty bladder. Just give me 2 sec, because I've been testing all kind of stuff. So I need a. Yeah, this is empty. Okay. Let's give it a go. Reasons. I'm just gonna let it air out. Let it come to me. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay. I saw someone describe this as being very meditative. I totally agree. This is very meditative. It's very religious in a kind of sense, you know. It's being in an ancient temple, an ancient monument, a little bit smoky, very woody, and just very meditative and very transportive fragrance, if you will, you know. I gotta say, Bertrand de Chauffeur was giving the task of representing the past. He nailed it. This is spot on. He really took that task, and he was like, let me represent the past, and he came up with this. That's beautiful, you know. He really understood how that, you know, the task of, you know, the concept of going back to the past and representing something from another planet, you know, from another time zone. This is beautiful. It smells very ancient. Imagine being, you know, in ancient China, in ancient India, at a temple or some kind of religious monument or something like that, you know. I wouldn't wear it necessarily because it's not for me, but I appreciate the artistry behind this fragrance, you know. It's really nice. It is, and the ingredients, of course, are very high quality. You can smell the quality of the ingredients. If you like meditative fragrances with a slight woody, smoky undertone, and just, you know, the whole theme about peace, relaxation, meditative, yeah, mindfulness is the word that comes to mind as well, you know. Yeah, you know, I like it, but maybe it's because Bertrand de Chauffeur has spoiled me through so many years. You know, he's delivered masterpiece after masterpiece, so you automatically expect another masterpiece, you know. But it's really nice, but it's not for me. I would rate it maybe a 6 out of 10, and that's maybe being generous as well. I'm being a little generous, but 6 out of 10 for reasons. You gotta be in the right kind of state, in the right kind of mind to wear this, and yeah, it's very different though. It's very unique, but you know, the whole meditative, smoky, religious kind of theme is not quite working for me. But he did a good job representing the past. I will say that though. So yeah, nice creation from Bertrand de Chauffeur, definitely. Reasons, but we all know he's capable of much more, you know, and I think he knows as well. It's good, but it's not his A game, you know. Let's just keep it that way. All right, so that was Reasons from Amouage. Let's try and continue with the next one. We've got Lustre, and this is created by Julien Rasquinet. And I'm a big fan of Julien Rasquinet as well. I love Julien Rasquinet, you know. He is a man that represents understated luxury, you know, understated millionaire vibes, you know. You know that vibe when you got money, you're rich, but you're not shouting, you just want to relax, you're just classy, You know your worth. You don't have to talk too much. You want to make your fragrance speak for you. That's Julian Rasquinet. You know, when you think about Royal Oud from Creed, you know, come on, man. Royal Oud smells like $1,000,000. It smells like a freaking millionaire. You know, it does. Every time I wear Royal Oud, people always tell me I smell like money. Always. But it's not in a shouty, disgusting, vulgar kind of way. You know, it's very understated. It's so classy. You know, there's a difference between being rich and wealthy. And Julian Rasquinet is creating scents that are reminiscent of very wealthy people, you know, at least in my opinion. Not only Royal Oud, you've got Cuir Velour from Naomi Gutze. It's like one of the best leather scents out there, in my opinion. It's so sophisticated, it's so classy. And you've got Enclave as well from Amouage. And I don't even love mint in general, you know, but Enclave is just a masterpiece. It's fresh, but it's so rich and dense and thick, and it's addictive, you know. I love Julian Rasquinet, so I'm having very high expectations for this one. I really do. He made this in collaboration with Paul Galin, just a side note. So let's see what it's all about. Just quickly the notes for you. You've got on the top, you've got cardamom orris. In the heart, you've got patchouli, sandalwood, cedarwood. In the base, you've got benzoin, labdanum, vanilla, amber rome, cypriol, styrax, tonka bean, and myrrh. Very excited, you guys. Okay. So Julian Rasquinet was basically given the task to represent the present. And it's nice. I don't know why, but it's giving me some kind of vibes to Enclave from Amouage, which is also made by Julian Rasquinet. But it's very safe. It's, dare I say, it's a little bit ordinary. It doesn't really wow me in any kind of way. It's good, it's nice, it's pleasant, but you expect more when you have the House of Amouage, you've got Julian Rasquinet. I mean, come on, man, you expect something mind-blowing, you know? Especially for that price tag as well. It's nice, it's very fresh, but at the same time it's got animalic undertones. It's like, but I don't know, this is a bold statement, but it feels like it's not a finished product, in my opinion. It feels like they stopped halfway through. I don't know, it's just me. You know, it's just my opinion, but it feels like it's not complete in some kind of way, you know. But it's nice. It smells good, but it doesn't wow me. It doesn't take my breath away, you know. So, Lustre from Julian Rasquinet. I mean, I was expecting more though. I'm gonna be honest though. It's spicy. It's a little bit fresh. It's got a little animalic undertones. It's nice. It could be a daily driver in your everyday life. But it doesn't really wow me in any kind of way, you know. I'm gonna give this, I know I'm being harsh right now, but I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3. I can't really go any higher, you know, because I need a fragrance to speak to me, to challenge me, or to at least have some artistic feel, you know. And it's got none of that. It's just very ordinary. It smells nice. It smells pleasant, but it does not move me at all. And it's disappointing, you know, because I love Julian Rasquinet. I don't know if Julian Rasquinet and Paul Galin were disagreeing with something. I'm just guessing. I'm just a complete idiotic fragrance enthusiast making my own assumptions, you know, but it feels like it's not really finished. It's not a finished product, and it feels like their ideas were clashing. It feels like Paul Galland had some ideas and Julian Rasquinet had some ideas, and they were not really agreeing. And then you get a mishmash like this, and you have so high expectations, and then you come up with this. I mean, come on. And for the price tag as well, you're asking such a high price for something like this. It's not okay. It's really not okay, you guys. I'm sorry. And I'm a big fan of Amouage, I'm a big fan of Julian Rasquinet, but yeah, it's a 3 out of 10 for me. Um, yeah, if you like something very nice, safe, but very high quality, um, then this might be for you, you know. And it's just not my cup of tea, to be honest. But yeah, let's move on to the last one, which is Outlands, made by the only female in the lineup, Cecile Sorokian. I heard a lot of good things about this one, you know, so I got high expectations. I gotta be honest with you guys. Yeah, and come on, Cecile Sorokian. I mean, she's like she's already got a cult following, you know, because she's already put out some really really stunning fragrances. You know, Annie from Nishani, you got Royal Tobacco, Material from Amouage. Yeah, just a lot of different fragrances from Cecile, you know. Yeah, Remember Me as well from Javoy. Um, so high expectations for Cecile Sorokian's Outlands. Let's see if it's let's see what it tells us. But let me just quickly go through the notes, you guys. In the top, and here's a lot of notes. This reminds me of a Roger Dove fragrance when I look at the notes. I think of Roger Dove, you know, because he uses a lot of different notes. In the top, you've got cardamom, bergamot, lemon, Sichuan pepper, elemi, frankincense. In the heart, you've got patchouli, rose, orange blossom, cumin, geranium, wormwood, saffron, anise, coriander. In the base, you've got benzoin, labdanum, ambergris, frankincense, apopanax, maltol, vanilla, birch, musks, and oud. So a lot of notes. And when you look at the notes, you're gonna think, how on earth is this gonna work? You know, it's a lot of different notes. So I'm very excited, you know, to see what this smells like. Outlands. I almost dropped it, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys, this is beautiful. Oh my god, this is fresh, this is resinous, this is woody, it has a gourmand touch to it. It's a bit of everything. It's like Cecile Sorokian said, okay, you're giving me the task of making something from the future. Let me show you how good I am. Let me show you what I can do. You know, let a woman shine, you know. Let a female come in this business and let me show you what I can do. You know, this is a statement. This is a bold statement from Cecile Sorokian, and it's mind-blowing. It's an absolute banger, you guys. I was almost gonna swear, but I'm not gonna use any unnecessary language, but this is effing good, you guys. This is out of this world. It really is. It's a masterpiece. It's a 10 out of 10. It's fresh. It's gourmandy. And again, all of these perfumers really respected the task they were given. You know, this smells futuristic. You know, this smells of something you've never smelled before. But actually, there is one fragrance that comes to mind when I smell this. to be honest with you, this fragrance is everything. It's everything I wanted from Boundless from Amouage. I'm not saying they're identical, they're not even the same, but this has tiny bits of elements from Boundless that I really, really enjoy, because I remember when I first smelled Boundless from Amouage, I was like, yeah, it's good, but it doesn't blow my socks off, you know? And this has a sort of the same feel as Boundless, but just 10 times better, you guys. It's so complex, it's gourmandy, it's woody, it's resinous, it's otherworldly, you know? Oh my days, you guys, this is incredible. I'm buying Outlands. I'm buying a full bottle of this. I don't even care. I'm gonna find a good deal on this and I'm gonna buy it. I really am. This is amazing. It really is, you guys. Cecile Sorokian, congratulations. You showed the other two. You showed the other two men in this lineup. You showed Julian and you showed Bertrand how it's done. This is perfumery, you know. This is everything I want from niche perfumes, you know. When you talk about niche perfumery, this is up there, man. This is 10 out of 10. And I'm very careful with giving 10s, you know. I don't usually do that, but this I can't even say anything. You know, it's a 10 out of 10. And it has that mainstream appeal as well, you know. You don't even have to be into niche perfumery, or you don't have to be a nerd. I can imagine people on the street, you know, turning their heads and asking what you're wearing when they smell this. It's that good. It really is. Congrats to Cecile Sorokian, you know, I gotta be honest, this is mind-blowing. Oh, wow. Might be one of the best creations, you guys. I mean, it's definitely up there with Royal Tobacco, Annie, and all those. I mean, I don't know how she does it, but you know, she got my respect, you know, that's for sure. 10 out of 10, Outlands. By far my favorite from these three. The other two were disappointments, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but you know, it's just my opinion. I wanted more. I expected more. And I'm not going into all this Chong versus Renault Salmon discussion. You know, it's been out debated. It's been talked about a lot. But I will say that Amouage is missing something. You know, it's missing some artistic direction. It's missing something that breaks boundaries, something that makes you go, wow, something unexpected, you know. And this Outlands, you have this with Outlands, but there's a lot of recent releases from Amouage where I'm just thinking, you know, what's happening? You know, we need a new path, you know, for this amazing house. But it is what it is, you know. And yeah, but it was nice getting my nose on these three fragrances and just talk a little about Amouage in general, you know, and this Essence collection. I'm not going to take more of your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate it, and I wish you a blessed day, and signing out from here. All right, peace everybody. Bye.